Welcome back to the Daily Bitcoin 5. 5 stories every day that matter to Bitcoin. Today on the Bitcoin 5, $2.3 trillion banking giant provides verdict on Strategy's business model. Let's go. Before the stories, the Bitcoin price check. Current price? About $62,700 Bitcoin remains remarkably stable in the short term, essentially flat over both the past 4 days, less than 1/4%, and 4 weeks, 0%. Though it's down 9.6% from its March high of about $69,400. The most striking metric is the 4-year view. BTC has surged 187% since July 2022, when it traded at just about $21,900 during the depths of the bear market, a reminder that zoom out remains the most powerful chart tool in Bitcoin. Story 5. Charles Schwab endorses Strategy's Bitcoin sales approach. A major traditional finance player is giving Strategy's recent moves a thumbs up, but this isn't the only traditional finance giant to weigh in. Stay until the end of the video to see who else has provided a rating for Strategy. This endorsement from one of America's largest brokerages is significant because it validates Strategy's approach to treasury management during periods of market stress. Rather than viewing Bitcoin sales as a bearish signal, sophisticated institutional observers are recognizing them as prudent risk management that actually strengthens the company's position. The commentary suggests Wall Street is increasingly comfortable with dynamic Bitcoin treasury strategies rather than expecting rigid never-sell approaches. Story 4. CFTC Chair, "We're so close" on Crypto Clarity Act. The US Commodity Futures Trading Commission Chair delivered an urgent message about crypto regulation. "We're so close to passing the Clarity Act." The Clarity Act aims to establish clear regulatory frameworks that would end years of enforcement by litigation and provide businesses with the certainty needed to operate compliantly. With multiple regulators and lawmakers pushing for action, the industry faces a narrow window to secure favourable legislation before political dynamics potentially shift. The emphasis on urgency suggests backroom negotiations may be reaching a critical phase. Story 3. Bitcoin fees drop to 1 SAT VB as Blockspace Market Clears. After years of fears about blockchain congestion and spam transactions, Bitcoin is proving that free markets work. Michael Saylor highlighted that transaction fees have dropped to just 1 SAT VB, enabling anyone to move any amount of Bitcoin globally for approximately $0.30 with immediate processing. This development contradicts long-standing concerns that Bitcoin's limited block space would create insurmountable bottlenecks. Following periods of elevated activity from ordinals and other non-monetary use cases, the network has naturally found equilibrium. Story 2. According to reports, the country is just 1 day away from officially prohibiting the Federal Reserve from issuing a central bank digital currency, CBDC. The legislation would block the Fed from creating a digital dollar that could give the government direct control over citizens' financial transactions. This development represents a significant victory for financial privacy advocates and the Bitcoin community, which has long warned about the surveillance implications of government-issued digital currencies. Story 1. Barclays calls Strategy Fintech. Initiates with buy rating. Wall Street's narrative around Strategy is shifting dramatically. Barclays, a $2.3 trillion banking giant, just initiated coverage of MSTR with a buy rating and $130 price target, but the real story is how they're categorizing the company. Rather than calling it a crypto proxy, Barclays is now grouping Strategy alongside payment giants Visa and MasterCard in the Fintech category. This reframing matters because it signals institutional acceptance of Bitcoin treasury strategies as legitimate corporate finance. That's today's Bitcoin 5. Let me know your favourite story from today in the comments below and subscribe now so tomorrow's update lands directly in your feed. I'll see you tomorrow.